It's my goal in life to inspire others and serve as a source of guidance where I can. But sometimes I'm the one that's looking for advice or inspiration, so I know that it's not always easy to find. But I do know that I can always turn to a set of books that have been so helpful in organizing my thoughts and my doubts and my ideas, and I think they have the power to do the same for you. I've read them and reread them in moments where I'm questioning if I'm doing the right thing, or wondering where I should be focusing my energy, or when I'm processing something difficult or unexpected. And it's been interesting because each time I've reread them, they've managed to reveal new perspectives and deepen my understanding in ways that weren't obvious on earlier occasions. To quote Don Miguel Ruiz, the author of the fourth book on this list, each time you read it, it's not the book that's changed, but you. So no matter what you may be going through or whatever it is you may be searching for, discovering the themes described in these books may lead you to your answer. Maybe you're looking for inspiration or motivation or guidance or clarity. Keep watching and maybe one of these books will speak to you. The first book in my set is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I reach for this book when I need guidance and direction. If you haven't read it, The Alchemist is a novel that follows the life and adventure of a boy named Santiago, and it touches on a number of life's most important themes in the form of an action-packed and exciting story that's easy to follow and interesting to read. I think what's most helpful for me is that the story is full of metaphors, and I can sometimes draw connection to whatever I may be in search of in any given moment, and it can offer a sense of guidance when I need direction. Another element of this book that speaks to me is the reminder to look out for the signs that appear in life. I like to think that they remind me if I'm on the right path, and they can offer a sense of peace if it's time to change course. The next book in my set is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So I reach for this book when I need focus and motivation. The methods that James Clear details in this book are designed to work for any type of habit that you want to create or build or stop if it's a bad habit. But in my experience, this book has been personally helpful in ways regarding professional productivity. I tend to pick up this book when I need clear, logical, and actionable steps to find real solutions to the things that I want to change in my life. I feel like this book truly serves as a manual for making real transformations, and it's a good reminder that even the smallest improvements can create lasting change if you practice consistently over time. The next book in my set is The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. I turn to this book when I need inspiration and encouragement. In this book, the author shares his thoughts and perspectives and reflections about the creative process of artists and how it can be interpreted and applied to various moments throughout one's life. The book is a collection of wisdom broken into 78 sections, which are sometimes philosophical, but they are digestible, and they don't necessarily need to be read in order. So, for anyone who's in a creative field or has creative interests or aspirations, the guidance shared in this book can be enlightening. I've personally found it to be helpful in designing a metaphorical roadmap for following my intuition and my desire to share creativity and inspiration with others. And the last book in my set is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I read this one when I need to reset and find clarity. The book is a simplified guide derived from ancient wisdom, which outlines how anyone can live their best life. It's been helpful when I'm feeling lost and I need a reminder of my purpose, usually in moments where I'm facing unexpected change along my life's path. This book provides comfort in its directness, and it's a reminder that even some of life's greatest challenges can have simple solutions or be dealt with in simplified ways. So those are the books that have helped me, and you may have noticed that some of the titles are in French. I mentioned that I love to reread these books, and I've also reread them in French, mostly to help me progress while learning the language, but I also felt like I was able to see them with a new perspective and a newfound understanding. When I'm feeling lost, I look to my hobbies, my personal interests, and practicing something that I can make improvements in. And even if they're small improvements, I think the little confidence boost is helpful to getting back to myself. And for me lately, I've been doing it by learning and practicing French. It's totally normal to feel lost sometimes. I think we're all faced with challenges, whether we expect them or not, and it may not always be clear who or what we can turn to for advice. I want to remind you that you're not alone, and I hope that by sharing some of the things that have helped me when I'm feeling lost, maybe you can use them to find some comfort or next steps as you navigate to your path. I've written all the titles and the authors in the description below, so you can try reading any or all of the books that I've shared in this video. And even if you've already read some of them in the past, then consider this a reminder to pick them up again, because it just might reveal something to you that you didn't see before. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to reach out, leave a comment. I'm happy to connect, and I'll see you next time.